Welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for 12/14/2020. This is Suzanne Wagner. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everybody is enjoying the preparations for the holiday season and that you stay safe, because we are hopefully coming out of this COVID insanity. So crossing our fingers, we don't want anybody else to take any more risks before vaccines become the norm. All right. If we add all the numbers together, we get the number 12. If you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 brings that burst of positive energy into all of our activities, which is perfect for the holidays. We just cannot resist that positive mood for these times as we come into the holiday season. I am creating new and exciting meals instead of old, tired, and true traditional fare for the holidays. And this year I'm going for duck. Should prove to be interesting, and I am excited to use the holiday to make new flavors and build new traditions. Let's all become the tradition makers for a change. Let that creativity burst out and explore the infinite possibilities. I have learned that there is something called lemon salt. Who knew that? And it is ordered as we speak. There are so many new and exciting ways to build and blend the old with the new. Why not go crazy? Why not make Christmas for the birds and the bird seed wreaths and allow the birds to feel special for a change? There is so much love in the world, it would be a shame not to share it. Okay, the astrology today. It's solar eclipse day on December 14th, and it is quite intense, and you might be feeling it. I know I am. It is showing up as small but time-consuming detours and mistakes. It can be difficult to not get frustrated, but I know it is the eclipse energy that we feel before and after it happens. It is nice to get to blame the stars instead of my aging mind. Okay, now, not only is there an eclipse, but there is also a new moon, which is the reason for the eclipse. So perfect for a powerful reset. It is time to do things very differently. Goals and goal posts are radically shifting, and it does feel as if a bit of optimism is working its way into reality and feeling more solid. This new reality will require also a new perspective, and that is probably a good thing after these last many years. This new moon eclipse aligns with the idea planet Mercury and the nodes that are currently in Gemini and Sagittarius. We are in the home stretch with expansive Jupiter consolidating Saturn coming into the final degrees of Capricorn, preparing for their 20-year alignment at winter solstice. The bluebird of happiness is seeking to perch on the tree of life, and that will give you a feeling of happiness and reminds us to appreciate this time as we live a more simple life. The COVID virus has given us a great gift, one that was global and long. Take a moment this day to consider the blessings and opportunities that came with the restrictions. While Saturn tells us it is time to expand your belief system and a way of thinking, eclipses come from a deeper place in our subconscious. That which has been hidden away finally comes into the silvery light of an eclipse. It opens us to new spiritual levels. Something new is being born. Something new is taking control over the disastrous patterns of the super wealthy. It is time. Big things to come. Big things must come. Without these shifts and changes, the outcomes are dire. It is time to really increase the understanding and awareness that is trying to expand us beyond our old horizons. Such a broad perspective gives confidence and greater hope for this world. Time to be adventurous and find out the rewards that are possible when you put your mindset into a place that is inclusive and beautiful. Venus and Jupiter sextile, giving a softer approach to everything. Let your ideas teach and bring up new and interesting discussions. Let this moment expand you into places that excite you and bring you great interest and self-discovery. Okay, my quote for today. Creating new and discovering what can be. Deciding that life must include you and me. Watching the weather calm our minds, within our souls discover those masterminds. Humankind seeks to expand and know it is time to let childish selfishness go. While it was a year to feel the harshness of hate, Love expanded and finally opened the gate to possibilities that we wanted and knew, care and concern that fear could not distort or construe. And my blog for today. What can we contribute to this world that is new? New to us and new ideas that imbue. Life looks at us with observing eyes. Life knows that often our actions will disguise, but we often cannot see beyond what we want. We hide behind arrogance as we dance and jaunt. But life knows what is hidden behind the smiles. Life has watched us for millions of miles. In fact, it never stops watching our show. It notices the plots and where we intend to go. Life allows us to play out all the parts. It shows us our errors and the stops and starts. Within our heart, we know this is a play, one that can break us open in dismay. But we cannot seem to resist life's pull because life does not matter if we are a handful. Thanks, everyone.